Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be adding coolant into our tanks along with burping the system. With that comes removing the crossover cap, which tends to be quite a bit of a problem usually. So hopefully everything goes smooth and we'll be able to turn the car on and take it for a spin and then be done with this project. So let's go and tackle this. All right, here we got our coolant. This is 50-50 pre-diluted. It's the green kind, not gold. And then here we got our hair dryer. Just kidding. This is our heat gun. I was recommended by a friend of mine to use a torch instead of a heat gun, but I tried going to every single parts store and nobody had it. Everything was out of stock for a torch. So we'll just have to do with a heat gun. Hopefully it works. All right, this right here is the dreaded crossover plug. It's right there. I'm pointing it with the gun. It tends to corrode and get stuck in there, so what you want to do is apply some heat to it. In this case, like I've mentioned, we have a heat gun, and just go at it. Be careful not to melt any of these wires right here. And just try to get it all around. Now, very slowly, apply some pressure counterclockwise and then hope for the best. Okay. All right, wow. That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Perfect. All right, now that we got the plug off, which surprised me as how easy that was, just start adding some coolant in both of these tanks. Get them as much as you possibly can, and then once these tanks are pretty full, then go towards the crossover tube and start filling coolant in there until it gets pretty full as well. Once this gets full and the tanks are full, then we can go ahead and turn the car on, let the coolant cycle through, and as the car is cycling through, keep adding coolant until all the bubbles come out and all the crossover tube and the tank is full of coolant. So also one other thing, you have to let the car warm up the temp. That way the thermostat is able to open up whenever it gets to 180 or 170, depending on your thermostat. And then when that happens and everything else is full, then you're good to go. You should see bubbles coming out of this crossover tube right here. So I'm gonna be able to do, I'm gonna do all that right now. I don't think I'll be able to film it because I will need both hands to pour the coolant in. So I'll catch you guys and I'll update you guys when this is done. All right, moment of truth. Let's turn the car on and see what happens. All right. Okay. I'm glad to see we still got battery. All right. All right, boys, first ride. Just got out of my neighborhood. Well, barely leaving still, but we gotta make sure the car is running good, doesn't overheat. If you can see, I don't have any gauges, but that's coming soon as well. When I say soon, I mean eventually, because your boy is getting married this weekend. So leave some comments down below, congratulations comments. Yeah, I'm getting married. So honestly, I don't know if she's gonna make me sell the car after this or what. So maybe the next video I'll let you guys know if she makes me sell it or not. But yeah, guys, getting married this weekend, but many more projects coming. Let's just take a quick look here at our temp gauge for now. I'm just on first gear cruising, going to second. It was pretty nerve-wracking making this car burp all the air out. You never know if it's gonna want to spit anything out. I had to clean up a little bit, but seems like we got everything working. We're just gonna keep on driving down the neighborhood here just for a little bit. I'm still on my phone. I don't have a GoPro, but that might be coming soon as well. Maybe some window mounts or something to keep the camera a little bit steadier for you guys. If you can tell, this Houston weather has got, it's pretty crazy. 1 minute it's sunny, the next is about to pour down. All right, let's pop this hood. All right, we don't see any coolant spilled everywhere. That's a good sign. Right on. All right, I just came to Home Depot because the fiance wanted some buckets for some flowers for over the weekend. Everything looks good, everything checks out. No leaks or spills anywhere. Now, would you just take a look at this car before I go? You always have to look back at it, right? Man, I'm so in love with this car. The stance on it, the wheels, the color. All right, let's go get these buckets and I'll be right back. Maybe we get a second or third gear pull on our way back home. All right, let's go again, another third gear pull.